And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
Welcome to Waffle Box, the podcast where we talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. John Bon Jovi, we got a good show for you. Coming up on episode 186, we find out why you shouldn't leave a bad Yelp review. Also, what is the creepiest condiment? Love Hurts gets the movie review treatment and much, much more. I'm Mike Fish and I am joined as always by the main man from San Fran. It's Mr. Kush Hayes. Kush, tell me, how you doing?
What's good, y'all? Kush Hayes here, coming to you with the People's Podcast. It's the Waffle Box, the original Waffle Box. You accept no substitutions because it remains the best part of Wednesdays. Coming to you from the future home of Super Bowl 60, 49 short weeks away, Mike Fish. You love us because we do this, and we do this because we love you. Producer Lathan, what's going on?
Hey, this is Lathan. I'm assuming that we're skipping another week, so I'm here in Cancun, ripping beer bongs and talking to mamacitas. If it's important, feel free to leave a message after the beep, even though I won't listen to it. Ciao.
At the tone, please record your message.
What the fuck?
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Lathan, this is your father speaking. Actually, I might be doing a bad Elon Musk impersonation. I'm going to need you to send me an email with 5 bullet points of what you actually do here.
Oh, topical. Son of a bitch. Well, I guess I have to push the buttons this week.
If anyone can do it, it's you, Mike.
Before we get into the pleasantries, quick shout out to a former colleague of mine, Marcus, who recently joined the what's the one of the armed forces where it's like Coast Guard, maybe the Coast Guard. I think he joined the Coast Guard.
Coast Guard is a thing.
Yeah, I think he joined the Coast Guard. I apologize if I forget, but he said he would be watching us in boot camp. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
he might be also in the Navy if it's
no, it's definitely not Navy.
Involved.
I'm pretty sure it's the Coast Guard.
Okay. Well, I hope your coast is guarded.
Yeah. He has luscious hair as well. I'm very jealous as I'm going. I think I had my hair cut today and my beard trimmed. So if I was watching the video version, it's looking. Although I'm wearing a dark shirt, which now it just looks like
did we rob each other's fucking closet? What's happening here?
Look at him. We went to
the only thing that's missing from you is a bandana, some glasses, and a little medallion with your face on it.
Well, I have the Waffle Box medallion. I should wear it one week.
You should. That's why I sent it to you. But
you did. But anyway, how you been?
I'm good, man. I'm fully recuperated from my NBA All-Star Week experience. Yeah, dude, that thing took the toll on me. So we've just been watching TV, enjoying the first couple episodes of Reacher. Invincible remains a good time. The Cobra Kai finished up, and
wax off.
It's okay, but it's got a definitive ending. My biggest surprise was it didn't lead into the Karate Kid movie that's coming out this summer.
Is it in the same universe?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, Ralph Macchio's in it. Him and Jackie Chan are teaming up. That's all I know.
So it's like Rush Hour, but with karate.
Probably not going to be that funny.
No. Sweet the leg.
Anyways, how's your weekend, buddy?
It's as I was saying to you before we hit record. I'm never going to complain about work because there are some people out there that haven't got a job and they would very much like to be in a job and they're probably like, oh, boo-hoo, look at you with a job. But I'm very much in the phase of where I don't know what day it is. I just feel I'm either in bed or at work. It's pretty tough, but whatever.
I went through that during the All-Star break, man. Yeah, like it was crazy. Like punched in work. I was like, oh, is today Super Bowl Sunday? Wow.
I remember, so this is how bad it got. So I was talking to some colleagues of mine, and we recently had a corporate inspection, where they come down and make sure everything's to standards and all that good stuff. I was talking about that. I was like, oh, do you remember what day last week was it where you had the inspection? And it was like it was yesterday, Mike. It's like, oh, wow, okay. Gee, it's no idea.
Sure.
Hey, other than that, yeah, been not much really. Been catching up, keeping up with what's this Severance and
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You've been a big fan of that. Still good.
Traders. I thought it's still very, very good. Still only got
Yeah.
time to watch two TV shows at the moment. I've heard. I was having this conversation with someone who's saying about shit. What is it? It's a video game TV series. I don't know if it came out recently or not.
Oh, it's
Um,
like it's on Prime, I think. It's
yes.
yeah, yeah. I've tried
Is
to
it
watch it.
Fallout? Not Fallout.
Well,
No, Fallout was a
Fallout is its
movie.
own series. This is something where it's like borrowing different motifs from different. I tried watching one episode. I couldn't get through it. Obviously, I don't recall the name of it. I bet people are yelling at us right
Battleship.
now. Battleship was a movie.
Speaking of, I was talking about video game movies.
Mhm.
I don't know.
That
Did
was a
we already
board
talk
game.
about this? Did we talk about Doom? How they need to make a new Doom movie?
Um, no,
They
no, I
need
don't
to
think
make a
we've
new
ever
Doom
talked about
movie.
that. Well, they've tried two now, so
There was
I
a
don't.
second
Maybe
one. I
third
remember
time.
the one with Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yes, which was
What was the
not very
second
good.
one?
There was a second Doom like a decade later. Maybe I think maybe got affected by the pandemic. It came out. I don't know if it went straight to video on demand or streaming or both. But it's out there. I did not see that either.
They need to make like because the premise, if you've lived under a rock and never played the video game Doom, the premise is like there's like a human base on Mars and shit goes south and aliens kills everyone basically, and then you are like the one surviving human on the planet, and you have to just kill everything that moves basically.
Something
That's
like that.
generally the premise.
Mhm.
So I was thinking that the movie should just be like John Wick in space.
Mhm.
Just a one guy just going rampage with all these fucking cool. There don't have to be much plot. Just really cool ways this guy killing aliens. I think
Well,
it'd be a
again,
fun movie.
that is the movie with The Rock, and Carl Urban is the good guy in that. No one remembers that. Carl Urban is the hero in that, and Dwayne Johnson is ends up being the bad guy.
No, but there's already too much plot. There doesn't need to be the bad guy. Just one guy just fucking shit up. And the video game, there's only one guy. Why
Yes.
are they introducing two guys? What's going on?
Well, because he was a part of a military squad, and then a bunch of demons just murdered them all. That happens off screen. That happens before the game
So you don't even
starts.
get to see the aliens killing people?
Well, they're trying to kill you. Isn't
Me?
that enough, Mike?
I guess. But yeah. Hashtag justice for Doom. We need to get that going. No? Okay.
No. Doom will be
Just me
fine.
then. Just me
It's just you, buddy. It's just you. That's okay,
then.
though. That's okay. We like what we like.
Anyway, shall we get right into this week's top stories?
Let's do it, brother. Please.
Another international flavor. So I guess I'll just press the button since Lathan's off on his jollies. It's now time for this week's top stories.
It's now time for this week's top stories.
Bubbles without Lathan.
Anyway, top story number one comes to us from China. Ooh,
China.
China. China.
My favorite tweet with a vocal. China.
China. So a tourist village. There's a village in China named Chengdu, which is the capital city of the Chinese province
Okay.
Sichuan, just in case anyone
Szechuan.
wants to point out on the map. So basically, this town is known for its like very beautiful winters. Like it gets a lot of
Okay.
snow. It's very picturesque. A lot of
Okay.
tourists go there for the pictures, for the gram. You know, I don't have the exact numbers, but on average, there's about 500 bajillion people going through this country, this town, every
Okay.
winter, right?
Mhm.
However, this past year, they had a very warm winter, unseasonably warm winter. So there wasn't much snow, right?
No snow. Yeah, it happens. What happens?
Oh no. What were they to do?
Mhm.
So they recently had to apologize to tourists because there was no snow. So they tried to recreate the very picturesque by covering everything in cotton wool and
Oh,
soapy water.
no, no. It's like
Just just a guy going around with dish
putting
soap.
a giant wet sweater on your city. What the?
Yeah. But cotton wool, like, not like Halloween decorations you get from the Dollar Tree.
Do they not have like just a regular snowmaker? Like that's a thing. You can just
Yeah,
make snow in the Mojave Desert.
like you
It'll
can
melt
literally
very
buy
quickly.
that in Home Depot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right.
Just hire a couple of those anyway.
It's probably made in China too.
So the Chengdu Snow Village project attempted to replicate its typical winters with the artificial snow, posting photos on social media, which tourists called misleading. Which, yeah, that's fair enough. That is a good point.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Photos online showed large cotton wool sheets strewn about the grounds, and so they just threw it on the floor.
So it looks
That's
like
just
a
people slipping
fucking
on
kid's
that shit.
haunted house. You know the cotton on
Yeah,
Halloween that you
and you
strip
just like just
apart?
put it over your bushes and trees.
Yeah, and they made sure to moisten it.
However, apparently the village did not disclose that it wasn't real snow. However,
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen a picture of it, but I can imagine that don't look like snow.
what's in a bizarre thing in a statement on the Chinese social media app WeChat. Are we on WeChat? We should get on WeChat. I feel no.
No,
Okay. So should we put our show on Rumble?
no, but I'm being talked into doing WhatsApp.
Oh well, WhatsApp's just like a messaging app. It's not really a social
Yeah,
media.
but still.
But you don't need WhatsApp anymore. Well, you because I was gonna say because you can just iMessage everyone, but you're one
I
of
don't have the
you're a
iMessage.
green bubble. Oh. Anyway, no offense. The village said it deeply apologizes and offered visitors a refund. How are they going to do that? Like that's gonna be a lot of money. Like
A
if you
refund for
visit,
what? Is there
I
like
guess
a
their
bridge toll?
flights, like their hotels.
Get a refund? Oh, Jesus. We're talking like millions and millions of dollars in whatever currency they spend.
Unless like it's the Chengdu Snow Village, unless it's like a park
Oh,
and you have to
like you just
pay to get in, maybe. I
that
should
makes way
research
more
this
sense.
maybe. But yeah,
I mean, it
dumb
sounds like
shit.
the entire city, or at least the entire town, whatever
That's
side
what
of
I
it is.
thought
But
at
like,
first.
but now that we're talking this through, it's probably just a theme park or a regular park or whatever. Like, but yeah, there would have to be an admittance fee if that's what they're refunding. They're not going to refund your airfare. That makes no
So
sense.
so just in case you're not a member of the Chinese social media app WeChat and you recently went to Chengdu Snow Village, just know your rights. You can get a refund. You're welcome.
Yeah, let us know.
Let's move to some more wackier stuff. We're gonna move
Yeah, please.
slightly, only slightly, from China to Japan. Ooh.
Oh,
Where a ramen shop placed a bounty
oh,
on the heads of two male customers who left them a bad review.
oh no.
What? Um, the owner
Okay,
of Toyojiro,
I'd have to see it.
Toyojiro is Toyojiro, all one word.
I'd still have to see it.
Toyojiro.
Sorry. That's fine. We'll just go with that. No, hey.
Anyway, apparently it's a highly rated Jiro style ramen restaurant. Don't know what that
Sure.
is either. In Kyoto, Japan, took to
Greek
Instagram
fusion.
to declare war. Threatening the duo who slapped his eatery with an awful one-star review. He also posted their photo along with a cash reward to whomever could identify them.
Mhm.
Quote, The only thing he can do is come back, eat again, and write a good review with a photo. I told him I won't forgive him otherwise, not even for the safety of his family. The fuck?
This is very bipolar because at first it's like, okay, the guy's promising you a free meal, and all you gotta just say is, yeah, it's good. But now, like, we're bringing families into this.
Um, if he doesn't, quote, he'll be killed right away.
Oh, okay. Well, now we've bumped it up quite seriously. Damn.
Now, I work in the hospitality sector.
Hmm.
Kind
And
of
I'm
would
sure
be,
you've
it is
killed many
annoying.
customers.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Especially like, I could just dump the body in the Hudson. No one would fucking notice. God knows what's down there. Jesus. Take a swim in that, come out with like 3 eyeballs all of a sudden. It's like the fish in The Simpsons. Wait, that the water gets
Little
blue by the,
Blinky.
yeah. Blinky. Oh, look at his name, Blinky.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Yeah. So it's a little excessive, I'm thinking.
Quite
Apparently
extreme.
he did post like a few days later, like, hey guys, so I slept it off. Looking back, maybe I might have gone a little over the top there with my response. So thankfully, this guy's probably not going to be killed or his family, which is nice. Just a happy ending to the story, if you ask me.
Let that be a lesson one. Don't drink boxed wine and text or gram or whatever the kids are calling it today. And also, this is very Kanye West behavior. I'm a Nazi. On second thought, I'm not a Nazi.
Buy my shoes.
Buy my shoes. $20.
But it's not very good publicity because now I wouldn't want to go in there. Not because, oh, this is terrible behavior, because I would just fear, like, oh my God, please. I hope I like this food. Because even if I just flinch and make a horrible, like a weird face, because it doesn't, oh my God, he's going to come at me with a fucking knife. Like,
Yeah,
no.
probably is getting some very, very extreme Kill Bill stuff. You're gonna come home, you're gonna be missing a hand. You know, I mean, like, well, anyway, I don't know. That's very good, Mike.
Thanks. Battle without this. What's that song? Battle without the song. Ding 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 ding. Come on. Nothing.
I only remember it as Cheerleader Melissa's theme song, but this was like 2005, 2006.
I remember being conflicted watching Kill Bill because
What was that?
there's a young Asian woman.
Mhm.
The one, the one she gets like the spiky ball in the back of her
Yeah,
head.
yeah. Hmm.
Whereas like she's rather attractive,
Hmm.
but she's dressed as a schoolgirl. This is weird. I don't know. Am I a pervert? I don't know.
No, that was the character, and that was the look. Have you ever
Hell of a
seen
look.
Battle Royale? Battle Royale.
No.
It's a very good movie, and she is in it. That's where they found her.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Mhm.
Also, Sin City also features a very attractive Asian woman.
Oh yeah, that's styling, I want to say.
Devon Aoki.
Oh damn. Well, in
Steve
my case,
Aoki, the DJ's sister.
Just the facts, ma'am.
oh,
So many facts.
so many facts tonight. I know of Steve Aoki,
Yeah.
and I knew
Another
of
name.
Devin Aoki, but oops.
Great head of hair as well, that man.
Hmm.
Too straight for my liking, but beggars can't be choosers. Anyway,
Hmm.
final top story takes us all the way to Great Britannia.
Hmm. Hip hip, cheerio,
Cup of tea.
crumpets.
Right now, good luck pronouncing this, right? So, a woman battling mortuophobia.
Yeah, I got no,
Do we spell it out for you?
no. It's okay.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, okay.
MORTUSEQUUSPHOBIA. That's a
Morticusifu.
very obnoxious word, if you ask me.
It's too many consonants, too many
What,
extra
right?
letters in there.
That's someone who's trying to cheat at Scrabble.
Yeah, right. Look, it's got two Q's in it.
It's got
That's 20 points right
two,
there.
and it's like 4 U's.
4 U's, yeah.
No one word should have 4 U's. That's ridiculous. Stop it.
Doing too
Knock
much.
it off. Anyway, for those keeping score at home, that is a crippling fear of ketchup.
Interesting.
Just the facts, ma'am.
So she is now speaking out about her struggle.
Oh, shut up.
This is, oh, Jesus. She is comparing a confrontation. Yes, a confrontation with the so-called creepy condiment to being held at gunpoint.
Does that mean that someone actually had a ketchup bottle and was holding?
Well, don't make me squeeze
What?
it. I'll fucking squeeze it.
I mean, that would just be inconvenient, even without the ketchup phobia. Like she had to be terrified in that moment. I would like to witness that.
The dumb bitch named herself Lee Woodman said she's not only had to steer clear of it for as long as she can remember, she's also been forced to, quote, endure joking from people who don't take her suffering seriously. Yeah, no one fucking takes your suffering seriously. You're scared of ketchup. What did you think the ketchup's gonna do? Like,
As
seriously.
a guy who's not a fan of ketchup, and I don't hate ketchup like I hate mayonnaise, but yeah, this is ridiculous. This is beyond just being picky. In fact, it makes picky people look very, very generous and attractive.
There are so many phobias out there, which what the definition of phobia is like an irrational fear of like spiders, which I get because they're creepy, crawly, and especially like the little ones that they just move in your peripheral and it's like, oh,
Especially the ones that descend upon you while masturbating. Ugh.
Exactly, those are the worst. Or flying. I get it, especially
Flying
now.
spiders. Oh my God.
Planes are fucking just crashing into each
just
other.
flying.
And then snakes on planes.
Mhm.
Sick of these goddamn snakes on this motherfucking planes, right? But ketchup, it's a bottle. It just sits there. There's nothing. I don't understand what you could be scared of.
You think like she just breaks out into a sweat every time she passes the condiment aisle? Like she can't bring herself to go down it because she might have to confront the ketchup. But just walking past the aisle, just like
She just feels their eyes staring at her. Say, yeah, bitch, keep walking. Yeah, keep walking. Because so apparently an encounter with the dreaded dip, love alliteration, can lead the Bristol woman to feel like she's having a panic attack. She's banned ketchup from her home, which I guess makes sense.
Sure.
Avoids looking at it if she's aware it's somewhere near.
See?
Don't make eye contact with the ketchup. And would toss away any infected crockery that comes in contact with the ketchup.
Why would any of her dishware come in contact with ketchup?
Because she's banned
How
it
would
from
that
her
happen?
house. Yeah, what the fuck? Are you taking your cutlery on trips?
Are you going to the hot dog social with your bowl, with your silverware and your best china?
Well, you're just wasting money. Just put it in a dishwasher. I don't know. But yeah, fuck, like, what the fuck, Lee? Like, if you're scared of, like, if you're just like, I'm scared of ketchup. Why would you? What did you think you were going to gain from speaking out on this? Although I wouldn't be shocked he doesn't mention this. I'm sure this is featured in a fucking TikTok video that's gone viral and it's probably made up and it's fucking ridiculous. I'm sure that's what it is. That
Awesome.
goddamn China app. China. So yeah, if you're afraid of weird shit, let us know. Enjoy wafflebox@gmail.com or give us a voice message at 347-559-5227. What are you scared of, Kush?
Spiders descending upon me while I'm masturbating. This is not a new theme.
Is that it?
Heights.
Heights. Heights is a good one. Fucking hate heights.
But guess what? I've come in contact with both. So yeah, it's a thing.
What? Was you masturbating atop a ladder when a spider descended from you?
It was flying too. No, I didn't.
With a ketchup bottle.
Goddamn ketchup wielding spiders.
I don't know if I have any really, other than heights, I don't think I've got any irrational fears.
Mhm.
I hate when people misuse the word and they go, "Oh, I've got a phobia of death." That's a pretty rational fear.
Yeah. That's pretty up there. That most folks have that fear.
Like, oh, I have a phobia of being stabbed. Like, no,
Again,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
yeah, it's pretty up there. I'd say that's in most people's top 10.
I have a rational fear of a homeless person gouging out my ears and then fucking my skull. No,
Well,
that's a pretty good one.
San
That's a
Francisco.
pretty good one. Fight a
That's
buddy of
unique.
mine.
That's not going to happen to you in North Dakota.
A buddy of mine went to Los Angeles this
Oh,
past weekend.
Los Angeles for sure.
Oh, and do you know what the highlight was apparently?
Skid Row.
No, I texted him. I was like, "Hey, buddy." Like, I didn't want to text him while he was there because I haven't got anything good to say. I'll let him enjoy his trip. I'll text him when he gets back. So as soon as he got back, I texted him, "Hey, buddy, how was your weekend in Los Angeles?" And his response was, "I saw a homeless man take a shit." Like, nice.
Well, you passed the test, kid.
Put that on a postcard.
That's on. You can swipe that off of your bingo card, as the kids are saying these days. Like, yeah, that's a life-altering experience. Watching a bum take a shit. Also, watching a homeless person shoot up too. That's a whole that's a whole thing. You need a drink and or a hug after that.
When I used to commute into the city for work, and I'd have to like get up at like 5:30 in the morning, not a morning person. And
Yeah,
like, so I'd be
same.
walking to the office, kind of like half awake, dreading the 9 hours of work that I had ahead. And I just looked over at just the right time to catch a homeless person removing his penis from his pants and pissing. Is that brilliant? To start the day, seeing a homeless guy's dick. Fantastic.
At least he wasn't jerking off. That's also a thing I've witnessed.
Silver linings. Look at you. Your glass is always half full. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, there you go. What have you seen a homeless man do? Let us know. Enjoy Wafflebox at gmail.com or 347-559-5227. Let's move on to some people that are out there achieving things with their lives. They're doing things so goddamn well that they get a nice certificate from an Irish brewery. It's now time for this week's Dumb World Record of the Week.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. This week's we're back to Japan. We flew back to Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Where Coda, a Cocker Spaniel belonging to Japanese dog trainer Satomi Asano, broke the Guinness World Record for the longest human tunnel traveled through by a dog on a skateboard?
Define human tunnel.
Bunch of guys or ladies standing with their legs open.
Okay, silly.
Back to create a tunnel.
Copy that. I now
This
have
dog
a visual.
got on a skateboard and went through their legs.
How many of them?
Well, the
Oh,
talented
that's-
dog apparently rode his skateboard. His skateboard wasn't his owner's, his own one. That
Big detail.
skateboard belongs to Coda. Don't touch Coda's skateboard. Went through a tunnel made up of 40 people
Wow.
standing with their legs apart.
Still have to organize all those people to do this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that probably doesn't happen naturally in the world. It's like, quick, Coda, go! It's happening.
You think it's his neighbors? Like, this man possibly couldn't have 40 friends. That would just be like, yeah, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, a guy who trains his dog to skateboard definitely doesn't have friends. Definitely has
At least
way
not
too
40
much fucking time on
friends.
his hands.
40 friends that would be able to do this on a Saturday or whatever day. Like, you think whatever Japanese Craigslist is out there, just like, hey, I'll give you 5 yen to be a part of the human tunnel.
Or maybe he is like a person of authority at work and he forced his underlings.
That's
Hey,
absolutely a possibility.
Who wants to leave work early today? Well, before you do, stand in line and spread your legs. What's the fuck's going
good
on,
news
boss?
is-
Do I need to call HR? No, let me get my dog. This is getting weirder.
He's got a skateboard.
He's got a skateboard. It's fine. It's not
I
cool.
need an adult. I need an adult.
So there you go. Congratulations to Coda, the Cocker Spaniel from Japan. Do you reckon Japanese dogs, when they bark, do you reckon American dogs like, what? The fuck is he talking about?
Yes.
You reckon?
Yeah. I mean, there are dogs who understand German and only understand German. So,
Well,
yeah.
they don't. They just, well, yeah, I guess they do. But like, do dogs bark in international dialects?
I think so. I think quite possibly.
Like French dogs sound more like, oh, woof woof, oh, woof woof.
Les woof.
When
They
they're
bark.
when they're smoking a cigarette. Ah, woof woof. I came to sniff your butthole.
Well, I mean, that's just most French people.
Hey.
Starting international incidences.
Ah, what is French people gonna do? Nothing. Oh, look at me, I have garlic around my neck. And a beret. It's pronounced beret.
President Coran the other day sent out a I don't know what the French version of fatwa is, but on the Waffle Box podcast.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? Nothing. Ah, you wine
Been in
drinking,
Jersey too long.
cheese eating weirdos. Ah. So congratulations, there you go. Dakota, a Japanese dog who can skateboard through 40 people's legs. Still to come. On this week's Waffle Box, we got a celebrity birthday Blackjack, who I've got to tell you, it's a tough one. Love Hurts
Okay.
in this week's movie review, and much more. But we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
The kind of water you drink says a lot about the type of person you are. It's time to take hydration seriously. Flow. Your local water is terrible. It's time to make hydration real. That's why we filtered it, put it in a fancy bottle, and are marketing it using famous actors. It's time to make hydration creative. Are you still drinking tap water? What's wrong with you? It's time to make hydration flow. Drink Flow. Infused with oxygen and hydrogen. If you're active or at least want to appear to be, there's only one hydration solution. Flow.
time for Birthday Blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Welcome back to episode 186 of the Waffle Box. The hood's up, it's cold in here, but whatever, we're rolling with it. It's now time for this week's Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. If you know what we do here before, it's a very simple game. I'm going to list 5 celebrities that are celebrating their birthday, and Kush has to guess how old they are now, with the overall score determined by the margin of error. For example, if the celebrity is 54 and Kush guesses 57, that's 3 years out, so he scores 3 for that celebrity. Over the course of the 5 celebrities, he has to keep his score at 21 or below, hence why it's called Birthday Blackjack. Of course, you can play along at home. If you are watching the YouTube version, let us know what your score is in the comment section below. Or if you are listening to the audio version, hit us up on Twitter at WaffleBox or Blue Sky at WafflePod. Just for funsies. Anyway. Hashtag Real Talk, February 26th apparently sucks for celebrity birthdays. So we've got a little bit of merger. We've got a couple from February 26th, a couple from February 25th. Or whatever. Sue me. Don't sue me. You ready? You ready?
I'm ready. As ready I'm gonna be.
Let's get into it. Celebrity number 1.
Number one.
American singer-songwriter Erykah Badu. What is Erykah Badu?
Yeah, it's crazy that we've had her for like 25 years now. I'm gonna say Miss Badu is like 39.
How old?
39. 39.
39. She is 54 today.
Wow, that black don't crack.
I told you this last week.
Yeah,
Have you guessed
several
at
times,
15? So. And that would have got you spot on, because that was 15 out. A hell of a start.
15 out? Oh, shit.
Ooh. Awkward. Celebrity number 2.
Well, you look great, Miss
Number 2.
Yeah. How am I supposed to live without you? Michael Bolton. Oh, he's Michael Bolton.
63.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. 62?
I don't know. That said 63.
Oh, 63.
I'm a
Mr.
undershot, though.
Michael Bolton is 72 today.
That's the game.
Happy birthday. So that takes you to 24 out.
Yeah. I can still come back, but I have to hit all 3 like on the head.
Pretty much.
Or at least one of them.
Now, this I believe this is a February 25th birthday, so happy belated birthday. To George and Fred Weasley from the Harry Potter movies, aka James and Oliver Phelps.
Yeah, those are the twins.
Yeah, Ron Weasley's brothers.
They got that cooking show now, which is ridiculous.
Oh,
just in theory, like just as a concept. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's the greatest cooking show ever. Anyways, I don't know how old these dudes are, but I'll just say 35.
35 is your official guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. James and Oliver Phelps are now 39. Ooh, so close. So that takes you up to a score of 28. So now, yes, the next 2 have to be spot on.
Critical.
Otherwise, you're going 1 and 5. You started so well. I think you was 1-0 in 2025, and then.
Did we start undefeated? No, that's such.
I think so.
What a deficit.
Number 4.
Now, celebrity number 4. The reason ginger people get shit. Carrot Top. How old is Carrot Top?
I'm gonna tell you the story about Carrot Top got banned from Amsterdam for the Redhead Festival.
No, why?
They invited him out there, and he took it a little personally for some reason, like negatively. I don't know why. They don't know why, but through the guy who runs the Redhead Festival, you can find it somewhere in a microdose many years ago on YouTube.
Is he one of these people that doesn't consider himself ginger or redhead? He's strawberry blonde or some bullshit.
Well, he's very red, so there's no.
He's very red.
But I don't know what the thing was, but the government of the Netherlands barred him from coming into their country that week.
Just the facts, ma'am.
I don't know if that's still on or what, but that happened. Anyways, after all that stalling, Carrot Top is, I'm gonna say, 59.
59.
59, dude.
Mr. Carrot Top turns 60 today. Oh, you were so close.
That's so goddamn
29. That's officially game.
That's when the audience gets up and like, let's get out to the car so we can beat traffic now.
Yeah.
Like, better. One more for fun.
This is a blowout. Anyway.
Just for fun.
Just for pride.
Number 5.
Mikey from the Goonies and the MILF Hunter in Stranger Things. Mr. Sean Astin.
Oh, that's very funny.
Thank you.
You don't even know why that's funny, but
well,
Sean Astin
fucking
is
the main character's mum.
Anyway, 47.
I hope he didn't get anywhere near Mother Hayes.
Huh? Okay.
Did him and Mama Hayes have a thing back in the day?
No, he's actually in the movie.
What movie?
The movie we're about to review.
Oh, and does he? Oh, anyway, don't know spoilers. Hashtag. Mr. Sean Astin is 54 today, which is 7 now, which gives you a final score of 36, which means, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the casino, because once again, you are a loser.
Just one more hand. I'm good for it, Johnny. I'm good for it.
Hey, this watch
Mike,
is
they're
real.
gonna take my thumbs. They're gonna take my thumbs, Mike.
Happens to us all. So once again, Kush, unfortunately, on the losing end of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack, but maybe you fared better at home. Let us know at Waffle Box on Twitter, at Waffle Pod on Blue Sky, or if you are watching the standalone version on YouTube, hit us up in the comment section below. But that wraps up another episode of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. But now, Kush, it's time to cheer up. Turn that frown upside down, because it's time for you to take the spotlight in a section that we like to call Kush's Movie a Review.
Kush's Movie Review.
This week's Kush's Movie Review is Love Hurts, an action movie revolving around a real estate agent starring Ki Hyo Kwan, Ariana DeBose, and because it's a comedy movie in 2025, of course, Marshawn Lynch. Sounds like gold to me.
It's not a comedy if Marshawn Lynch isn't in it.
True. What's this about then? What's this about? Why are we talking about a movie that's about a real estate agent? What's that about?
Better question is, why are we talking about a Valentine's Day comedy 2 weeks after Valentine's Day? We actually should have talked about this 2 weeks ago, but we didn't do that episode, so we're talking about it now. We're talking Love Hurts.
What happened?
What? I'm getting heckled?
Yep.
Oh my God, you're gonna drive me to drink tonight. It is
what happens when I get control of the soundboard.
Oh,
I'm not professional.
Lathan, come back. Lathan, come back.
I'm very aroused.
Oh, dear. Oh my. This is rated R. It's not the hardest R, but there's some gruesome moments in it. This is a wonderful and splendid 83 minutes, Mike Fish. I believe it's the shortest movie we've ever reviewed here on the Waffle Box, including animated films. Oh my God, it was wonderful. This is a first-time director, Mr. Jonathan Usabo.
Gazebo?
Usabo. Yeah, it's a EU. CBO. UCBO. Anyway, enough of that. He's actually been a
I
stunt
didn't understand
coordinator.
one word you said.
That's all right, baby. Stop doing that.
Sorry.
Right? You're interrupting the adults talking.
Carry on.
Eusebio, whatever the gentleman's name is, he's mainly a stunt coordinator. He's done a lot of stunt work in movies, so they finally were like, "Well, do what you can behind the curtain." So the action in this movie is pretty fantastic. It's a lot of fun. We'll get more into that in a minute here. It was written by three folks here: Matthew Murray, John Stoddard, and Luke Passmore. Starring Academy Award-winning Ke Huy Quan, starring Academy Award-winning Ariana DeBose. Yeah, she won for West Side Story. If you guys forgot about that. Mustafa Shakir, he played Bushmaster in the Luke Cage TV show. Daniel Wu, Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch, and then the aforementioned Sean Astin pops his head in for a minute and a half. And this is a fun movie. I had a good time with it. I don't know why it's getting negative reviews. People are saying I didn't like the action, or Ke Huy Quan just didn't do for me in this one like he did in the movie, or he got the award. And it's just like, guys, it's like what we did with Paul Feig's comedy Jackpot, that movie with Aquafina and John Cena. I was pretty sure we had talked about that before on the Waffle Box, but I could not find the review for it. So
I don't think we reviewed it, but I think I think you just brought it up.
You know. Well, much like that, this is an Americanized version of a Hong Kong comedy action film. Okay? It's very Jackie Chan-esque, but guess what? Ke Huy Quan has worked with Jackie Chan. So it's the formula is all there. What is it about? Ke Huy Quan used to be a badass fucking assassin, and because he spared Ariana DeBose's life, he ended up on the run, where he created a whole new persona where he is the #1 real estate agent in town. Yeah, there's definitely a plot hole, and I understand why everyone brings it up. He never really left the original town he was in, Mike Fish. So he's trying to hide from his brother, the big head gangster, Daniel Wu. But his face is on every goddamn bus stop in the town. Like, buy a house for me on Ke Huy Quan. It is, if you can get past that, it's a fun movie. Otherwise, Ariana DeBose, she could have more to do in here, but I thought she was fine. This is probably the best movie I've seen her in since she's won the Oscar. She's been in some stinkers, like what was Argyle? That was bad. The ISS, the International Space Station movie, that was supposed to be good, but it was not. I understand she's in the Craven the Hunter movie, which we did not touch. So like she's had a string of bad luck. Based on box office projections, you can count this one too. However, I thought it was fun. I thought it's a cute movie. Your assassins are Marshawn Lynch and Mustafa Shakir, and then there's another gentleman whose name escapes me. But this is a fine movie. It's a Universal Studios, so it's going to be on Peacock very sooner than very later. If you have Peacock, I would absolutely recommend you check this out. Would I recommend you checking it out in the theater, even while it's on its last legs? No, not really, unless you've seen everything else. If you got 83 minutes plus trailers to kill, then maybe. I had a great time. I thought it was a very cute movie. I thought it was a very fun premise. It did a good thing where no two characters looked the same. I was able to tell who every single person was in the scene. Again, the action was very fun. It was very fantastic to me. This is if you're new to the kung fu movie gimmick, this is a good starter film for you. Not everybody has seen The Five Deadly Venoms. Not everybody has seen Drunken Master 2, but you might want to see those after you see this. Very good stunt work. Ke Huy Quan gets his ass kicked a lot. Charming little dude. And then, yeah, I would like to give this a 4, but I have to give it a very enthusiastic 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about this. What was the kung fu movie about? Was it Drunk something? What
Kung fu movie? Which one?
The one is like the two. You give two references of like movies that
Yeah,
people probably
Five
haven't seen.
Deadly Venoms and Drunken Master 2.
Drunken Master 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might know it as The Legend of the Drunken Master. It's a Jackie Chan film. It's one of his best movies ever.
Drunken Master.
Mm-hmm. There's Drunken
Legend.
Master, also starring Jackie Chan, which is kind of a straight action movie before they were giving Jackie the rights to do whatever stunts he wanted to do. And then there's Drunken Master 2, which is a fantastic fucking film.
85% Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if I don't know where you would find that, maybe it's on streaming. Yeah, it was 10 years after it was released in Hong Kong. It made its way to the United States, but they retitled it Legend of the Drunken Master. They've edited it a few parts, like they took out the word retard.
Yeah.
But, they it's a fantastic film, and I'd absolutely recommend you check that out too.
So, was my introduction to this wrong? Is this not a comedy movie?
This is a Love Hurts. This is very much a comedy.
Oh, okay. So I know it's just in my notes where it's like action movie, and then so I put comedy. I was very confused myself.
Yeah, no, there's action in it, and it's a comedy. I mentioned that Hong Kong Americanized Hong Kong comedy action.
Just wanted to clarify, just in case I fucked up. Highlights, like, is there anything like where you like maybe you like going into it, you were like, this person, like, how is Marshall Lynch? Is he very good, or is he kind of like, he's there?
He's fun. I wouldn't say he's very good. He's not going to get an Oscar nomination or anything. Will he get another movie role out of this? To be determined. But I had fun with him. The director knew how to use him very well. Accentuated all of his strengths, hid most of his weaknesses. But I don't know that this man has ever done a movie or a TV show before this. So if this was his first time out, he did a very good job.
He's had a lot of bit pieces, bit parts, and things.
But probably also playing Marshawn Lynch. He plays a different character in this altogether.
So he's actually got range in this. He's got like he's an actual character in this.
He's an actual character. Yeah, he's an assassin.
So you see promise for Marshall Lynch? Did you see promise for Marshall?
Again, I would have to see his next role, but again, I don't know Marshawn Lynch at all. Besides him being a football player for his first time out, he did a very good job. We'll see what his sophomore performance does.
I remember he was in an episode. What was that detective murder mystery show on Netflix starring shit, what's his name? The guy from Arrested Development. It was
Are you talking about Jason Bateman?
Not Jason Bateman. The guy who plays brother.
Oh, Job. Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Yeah,
they're doing a whole improv gimmick around a murder case.
Yes, that's the one.
He's in that. Okay,
he's in one episode.
I know what you're talking about. I probably saw that episode because I definitely watched that show. It was all right. It was an interesting idea.
I can't remember the name of it, but find it on Netflix and watch it. The Christmas special was hilarious as well.
Okay. I don't remember the Christmas special, but I've been drinking a lot these days, so go figure.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there you go. Love Hurts. Still in theaters, I believe.
As of this review, yes.
Right now,
also, my biggest surprise out of this is they never used the Journey song "Love Hurts." Like, you'd think that'd be the go-to. I don't know if they couldn't get the rights to it or whatever. So instead, there's an action scene to Barry White's "You're the First, You're the Last, My Everything," which is a fun scene too. But the whole time it's like, so when are they going to play "Love Hurts"? It never comes up. Not even during the credits.
Before we wrap up this movie review, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to our fans on YouTube. A couple of comments.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we had a recent comment from an old review that we did, The Zone of Interest.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
this is not going to be good.
Someone replied, at Yassi Sufi. They put, Oh my world, who are you people? Stop embarrassing yourselves. Laughing face. So thanks. Thanks for tuning in.
I don't like hearing Jews die in the background of a movie, lady.
Yeah. So keep the comments coming. They inspire us and keep us driving forward. Still, it's not as good as what was it? Was it so you forgot to buy dog food at the store? White people problems.
White
Did Kush use the C word? Wow.
I didn't use it tonight.
Sunglasses? ... No. Good luck with the channel.
We could use all the luck we could get. Thank you.
No, we don't get many comments, but just, why are they all negative? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right.
Wankers. Anyway, there you go. Love Hurts. 3 out of 5. Check it out. It's a fun movie. Anyhow, let's wrap this week's show up, shall we, Kush?
Let's do it.
Wrap it
before
up.
we embarrass ourselves further.
It's almost midnight where I am. Good Lord.
You gotta tuck you in, little buddy.
I know. It's almost approaching the witching hour. It's gonna get scary out there. It's now time to talk about a story that's gonna get us all feeling warm and fuzzy inside. It's now time for this week's feel-good story of the week.
It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
Was it last week we was talking about the woman who was feeding people who got fucked over by the California fires? It was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're still finding out nice stories. You know, the silver lining in the horror shit show that was that. Where a Hollywood Hills couple is on a mission to find the Good Samaritan who helped save their longtime home and possibly their entire neighborhood as the Sunset Fire tore through the area on January the 8th. Vince Brocato and his wife Candice watched helplessly from afar as flames threatened their cherished home. They had been monitoring the situation through their Ring security camera when a stranger suddenly appeared on the property.
Okay.
Concerned, Vince called out to the man, "Hello, can I help you?" And the response left him stunned. He said, and I quote, and I watched the video, the Ring camera video. It's great. This guy is just like, yeah, your house is on fire. Me and a firefighter just knocked it down just now. The man, with fire engines nowhere in sight, the mystery hero and the firefighter had to take matters into their own hands. Unable to access the patio due to a locked gate, they used a simple garden hose to battle the flames.
There you go. Shit. Nice.
When Vince thanked the man, he simply responded, and I quote, because this guy's a fucking legend, "It's okay. I used to be a firefighter in New York. Just trying to help." And he just runs off.
Okay. All right. Nice.
The couple are now trying to find the man to thank him, but also what they want to hold him up as an example and role model for other people. So, mystery man, former firefighter in New York. What a guy. What a guy. What a nice guy.
World needs more guys like that.
Well,
and some ladies.
More guys like that. And ladies. And theys. Why not?
All the rain.
All the rainbows. We love the rainbows. That wraps up another episode of Waffle Box. Oh, do you know what? I've been liking these last couple of episodes. Where we were getting tight. We're getting tighter. Tighter like a toiga.
Only took 183 episodes to find our voice.
Yeah, it's like a nice, solid hour of Mike and Kush. Leave them wanting more, that's what I say.
There you go. Same. I agree.
As always, I still haven't managed to convince Kush Hayes to rejoin the podcasting world. get some side projects going. But so it's now time for Kush to give us some recommendations of anything. Is there a podcast you've been listening to? Is it a TV show, a movie, not movie, because we're sick of your goddamn takes on movies at this point.
There's a YouTube channel out there called Decent Eddie's Picks, Picks. And if you like sports gambling for entertainment and educational purposes, Decent Eddie
responsibly
can tell you what's going on.
Deep
He keeps
Eddie
them very
picks.
short. I think his longest video is like 8 minutes long, and that's just him going, "Hey, I'm Decent Eddie,"
and he's just waving for 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
And that's just wave for 7 minutes and 55 seconds.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'll be subscribing. So there you go. Deep Eddie Picks. Check that out on YouTube.
Decent Eddie.
Decent Eddie, sorry. Deep Eddie. I've got Deep Eddie in the brain.
Deep Eddie is a different channel.
Hi-oh! Hey-oh! Wrong button, but whatever, that kind of worked.
My word.
Anyway, I lost the music now. So yeah, that wraps up another episode of Waffle Box. Make sure you go to enjoywafflebox.com for all the ways that you can subscribe, support us, leave reviews, positive reviews. Don't be weird. Also, you can buy our merch, support the show, keep the lights on, which we all appreciate. As always, follow us at Wafflebox on Twitter, at WafflePod on Blue Sky. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
That's all, folks.
Pay me off, Johnny.